So you are now aiming to become a lawyer.
Make sure you read. Umuzanyo kuveeko.
Ye tata.
You've made him nothing but a nightmare to the family. I'm good for nothing. Just like you.
Margaret, have you no manners? Have you no respect for men? Watch your tongue, young boy. I will discipline you.
Sure. If our family cannot solve it, who do you think they are?
Matiya wakasajja kano kanywedde ssente mmeka?
You are watching UCU Focus TV. Welcome to Media Link News with Zipporah Faith.
Today marks the 23rd of February. The UCU Focus Films are yet to premiere a movie tomorrow, the long-awaited My Background. This and more coming up shortly. But first, the headlines. Assessing the 24th Guild government.
There is a problem with the person appointing them.
My Background movie premiere.
It's really interesting. I was so enthusiastic to know what it was.
Interfaculty groups drawn.
They will understand why a hen drinks water but doesn't urinate.
A good evening and welcome to the Media Link News with me, Zipporah Faith. The Serada administration is popular for giving handouts and hands up for the needy, both outside and inside campus, with a successful guild campaign. Ahead of their handover tomorrow, Timothy Okorot brings us more on this story.
Accountability is the glue that bonds commitment to results, and today we assess the performance of the Serada administration. The 24th Guild government had a good external policy that was framed with many outreaches to the needy, and back at home, the Guild Fund was a complete success, as the head of government business, Right Honorable Titus Tugume recalls.
We enjoyed successful Monyo's Hat outreaches that was in May as well as in September to Good Samaritan Primary School for disabled children, as well as Rabongo refugee camp for refugees. Guild Fund is also a very important thing, definitely. We have made sure that at least all the students that have applied have been able to be supported, and that's something I thank God for. Then we are leaving behind 24th Guild Government Gardens. It's still underway. It's our project as a government, whereby people will be able to access Wi-Fi and seating positions around the Guild area. For those who have passed by, they've seen walkways that are being dug out. Then we've been able to repaint the offices. Then I also loved the cultural gala that we had. I think it was evident that it was really amazing. So we had a sports gala in the Trinity semester that we partnered with Kampala campus, and that was beautiful.
Their performance could have been better if not for some of these challenges.
As we know, COVID-19 really affected our university, so inadequacy of the funds was really a challenge, and we were working on a very tight budget, and sometimes it's difficult for people to understand because all they want to do is see things being done, but the process involves a lot of funding, and then sometimes there is delay. And then from the students' point of view, low turn up for some of the activities, because if we as leaders are doing something for the students, then it's important for them to also embrace it.
Despite the resounding efforts of the outgoing guild government to boost up service delivery, they still face a lot of criticism here at home, especially for the infights among leaders that saw some of them bow out of service.
There were so many internal conflicts between her government. Say, for instance, with the way the reshuffle was made, okay, people never knew. We never knew why she did that reshuffle, but then there were so many people stepping down. In a system that is working very well, you don't get people stepping down in the middle of a government unless there is a problem. Either the problem is the people stepping down, or there is a problem with the person appointing them. So things like that don't just happen where people are dedicated to service. You see, as you see, we took pride in winning UNSA every now and then, that even the former speaker of UNSA was from here, you see. But apparently it looks like we totally failed, 90%. We didn't get the positions at UNSA. So if you can't get those positions, definitely it means there is something that you have failed to do at home, that people can't even back you up for those positions.
Ohereza Brian was a minister in the 24th Guild, but voluntarily stepped down following the cabinet reshuffle that was made by the president. He parades his concerns about the government.
I think the government was just centered on a few individuals, and most of the people were holding ceremonial positions, and that's where the challenge came from. That's why you would see that some people would just wake up, as long as I've received my whatever I'm meant to receive as a particular individual, I'll not look into other things, because I know there is someone doing what? Executing, or who is meant to execute. Even when something falls within my office, I'll not look at it, because I know there is someone they will task to do it, and that's where the whole challenge came.
We tried to put some of these questions to the Guild President, Her Excellency Rachel Serrada, but our efforts to have her were futile as she failed to make time for our interview. The antagonism aside, the former minister has some affirmatives over his appointment.
She gave me an opportunity, a very big opportunity. I don't think I would be where I am today if I didn't have that opportunity. It was a big one. And along the way, I got a good number of recommendations to different offices that I served in because of that one appointment.
We asked the three gentlemen to score the Guild President.
I would give her 3 out of 10. She wouldn't go beyond 5 for me.
I think I would give them 3 out of 10.
But the Prime Minister seemed to back up the President.
I would give her an 8.
8 out of 15.
Yes.
On resignations of leaders in service, Titus Tugume maintains a stance of resilience and asks the new leaders to learn to withstand their challenges in order to provide formidable leadership for the students.
Human beings think differently, perceive differently, and yet when it comes to a house that has been built to house leaders, they have to somehow think under the same roof. So many a time it's difficult for people to work together under the same conditions, and that can sometimes lead some people to open the door and walk out. Yeah. My encouragement to the 25th Guild government would be, as long as you've been given the gift of leadership, the position of leadership, no matter the circumstance, in and out of season, hang in there, be there, because your foundation, the reason you came in the first place, is to serve.
The outgoing Guild government has been pinned for numerous weaknesses, especially failing to foster unity among its leaders. But it's often said that the past is where you learn from, and the future is where you apply the lessons learned. We trust that the mistakes of the outgoing Guild government have not been put to waste, but can be used as lessons to the incoming Guild government. Conrad Galdino, Okuru Timothy, reporting for Media Link News.
Thank you so much, Timothy, for that update. UCU Focus Films is set to premiere a movie, My Background. This movie was shot by students of the School of Journalism and Communication. This is the second production of the film that the faculty is set to produce. Charlotte Nalule gives us a sneak peek into the story.
After months of hard work and advertising, a group of students at Uganda Christian University is gearing up for the premiere of their movie, My Background. The movie, which is set to be released tomorrow at the university's Nkoyoyo Hall, comes as a sequel to its previous installment, My Degree.
Like everyone else, I came across my background through knowing My Degree. Kind of created some curiosity for me to know that our own students in Uganda Christian University would also be creating a related kind of student film. And so it was really interesting. I was so enthusiastic to know what it was.
Moving from hostel to school to on campus, and then you're seeing your face everywhere, and then everyone is like, isn't this you, isn't this you, isn't this you? It's kind of overwhelming because I have to mind how I am in public now.
My background is actually a story that talks about a background of a family that is poor, struggling, because for us we are poor people.
Students are having a variety of expectations on what they are to see during the premiere of the movie.
I expect it to give something for people to understand where, as you know, it's a sequence from my degree, then to my background, to understand where Alexa comes from and how, Joan is growing into a world whereby she has a dream and she hopes to dream and she hopes to achieve this dream. So I hope that the audience will be able to appreciate, moral values, having humility, being humble, and the value of family, and so on. And other stories that you, the audience, will be able to pick up from the story and the movie itself.
I cannot wait to be watching it this Friday again through the premiere. I'll be expecting there's tension all over the campus and there's going to be lots of people. I see a huge turn-up making it there.
This milestone is an achievement for the participating students and the university at large, as a number of talents are revealed and nurtured.
But inside here, we have so many talents, and acting is one of them. I think seeing the student masses, we don't have so many so many films outside there by young people like ourselves. And right now, I think for Uganda to identify its best talent, well, it's best, of course, to start with the very student population within the university.
Charlotte Nalule, reporting for Media Link News.
Thank you so much, Charlotte Nalule, for that brief news. Well, interfaculty games are back, and we shall give you more about this after a short break.
You are watching UCU Focus TV.
So you are now aiming to become a lawyer.
Professor, you get them right. Make sure you read. Umuzanyo kuveko.
Yeah, Tata. You've made him nothing but a nightmare to the family. I'm good for nothing. Just like you.
Margaret, have you no manners? Have you no respect for men? Watch your tongue, young boy. I will discipline you.
Sure. If a family cannot solve it, who do you think will act?
Matiya wakasajja kano kanywedde ssente mmeka?
You are watching UCU Focus TV.
In sports, the interfaculty draws were held on Monday in an event attended by the Guild President, the Deputy Speaker, and representatives from different offices. The games kick off today with the business faculty going toe-to-toe with the Faculty of Agriculture.
The UCU Interfaculty Football Tournament, which has not been played for a period of 2 to 3 years, is back, and students are ready and excited to participate.
We are ready, we're excited from the engineering department and faculty. We can't wait to take on these games and We know we've been reigning champions before and we believe we can do it again.
The fixture is already out and the first game will take place on 23rd Thursday.
I've physically participated in draws and I believe they are fair. Yes, we've landed in Group A with theology, agriculture, engineering, and for the training we've done, I think we're eligible to participate in this tournament, and I believe we as the defending champion, still we can defend the trophy back to the School of Business.
Very excited about the interfaculties, the upcoming interfaculties, and of course very excited about my group, where we are going to meet the School of Engineering and the School of Business. Engineering, we have met it very many times and we have always beaten it. We have not had a chance to play with business, but this time they will understand why a hen drinks water but doesn't urinate. So we are very happy and excited for these upcoming games.
The lawyers this time around will put down their ties, untie their belts and come and disorganize everything.
According to the draws, I'm excited. I'm as well hoping for the best. As our team is ready, we've been training, doing practice, and I think we're just here to make a legacy. Because in our group, they don't stand a chance against us.
I want to appreciate the 25th Guild government for having come up with all this. Actually, it has been something that other students have been waiting for. Now the time is now. Though I want also to appreciate the Focus TV for bringing up and acknowledging us of everything that's happening. Social sciences happen to fall in Group B, where we have the law school, we have mass comm, and then we have health sciences and education. Surely, I have hope that social sciences we shall come through and we shall take this.
The fixture for this week will be Business versus Agriculture Sciences on Thursday 23rd February, Health and Education versus Journalism on 25th February, Theology versus Engineering on Monday 27th, Social Sciences versus Law on Tuesday 28th, Engineering versus Agriculture and Social Sciences on 1st Wednesday on 1st March, Law versus Health Education on 2nd March, and Business versus Theology on 3rd March 2023. Medi Nyanzi, Andrew Aboga, reporting for Media Link News.
Thank you so much, Medi Nyanzi, for that brief update, and I wish all the best to the journalism students on the 25th. Well, of course that game is underway, but as we sign out, we bring you some of the images from the opening that took place earlier on.
Put your hope in the Lord and you will receive victory from the Lord. May the Lord bless you. Then I bring you greetings from our Vice Chancellor, Professor Aaron Mushengezi. He's aware that you are here and he has sent you his love and greetings. I want to remind you about the theme of our education, a complete education for a complete person.
Go content.
The one for security, Honorable Gia, giving some big ups here and there. We have Akampura Nick Collins, we have Moshabe Enos, we have Serulika Dixon, Chirunda Medi, Guma Christian Edgar.
They just want to score now.
So the game has started already, as you can see.
Well, that marks the end of our bulletin today, and as we all know, tomorrow all roads lead to Nkoyoyo for the premiere of My Background. Please don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to be there tomorrow. See you all and have a good evening.
You are watching UCU Focus TV.